right off the bat, I can remember the week after I did the 101 and the 110, I got an opportunity to work with an artist named Sting. And it was my first time ever working with him. I can remember the producer there telling me that he loved how efficient I was and how tactful I was with the Pro Tools rig. And again, that was the week after my first 101 and 110 course. And they actually came back, and they kept coming back and asking for me to engineer as a result of that. My name is Kaleb Allen. I currently reside in Los Angeles, California. So I'm currently an audio engineer at Nightbird Studios, which is in West Hollywood under the Sunset Marquee. An album that I got to work on in part at Nightbird Studios by Shaggy and Sting was nominated for Reggae Album of the Year. It was nominated for a Grammy. As an engineer, I would say I started out being interested in the audio field as a kind of a session drummer. I use the word session drummer lightly. In and out of some of the larger, more commercial studios in town. And then I realized that I kind of fell in love with the recording studio vibe and the workflow and a lot of the people that work there in those kind of settings. I had a kind of an unconventional trajectory. I moved up really quickly at the studio that I started at, and it was just kind of thrown into the fire. And most of what I learned was on the job, hands-on, very figured out so you don't screw it up. Before coming to ProMedia, I felt not nearly as confident as I should have. So I missed out on a lot of potential opportunities. There were a lot of sessions that I avoided because I knew that didn't necessarily have the chops or the understanding. I started working with a lot of other engineers that were very proficient in Pro Tools. Naturally, I felt pretty inadequate, in where I stood. And I realized I wanted to change that. So my natural instinct was to get a hold of ProMedia about doing some proper classes and certifications. It's paid dividends ever since. So I spent a lot of time reading books and trying to watch YouTube videos and things like that, trying to sort of get ahead and get some education. But having actual instructors face-to-face has been a game changer. Having somebody there talking to you, explaining to you exactly how to do something, whether it's just the theory of something or how to actually put your hands on it. This is what this is going to do. I have yet to find any substitute for that kind of approach. The results I noticed immediately were my confidence. The ProMedia training demystified a lot of the things that were scary to me at first. So right off the bat, the first thing apparent was the confidence boost. That led me into making more bold decisions as far as taking on certain sessions that would have otherwise intimidated me. Secondly, the actual pragmatic application of the training. In the sessions, I get compliments all the time about how sort of locked in and efficient I am when somebody wants something that is seemingly not traditional or something that would have otherwise taken a less experienced Pro Tools engineer a lot longer. What I've learned in a practical sense from the training has prompted people to be pretty grateful for having me run their sessions. That's also the other one. I'm Kaleb Allen from Nightbird Studios. I just want to give a shout out to ProMedia Training for giving me the opportunity and the career that I have today and making me the best Pro Tools engineer I can be.